What can redeem 2020? While searching for AC treatment, someone discovers a cheap broad-spectrum antiviral. Think the discovery of penicillin, just for viruses. I like this idea, but let's take it another step and they accidentally discover a side effect to the vaccine that targets and destroys specific cancer cells, or binds to the RNA of HIV and destroys it. Benevolent aliens landing on Earth and staging an intervention, bringing gifts of science, knowledge and humanity. And the gift better not be their F language. We see you arrival, we see you. Screw the prime directive. We've seen F up species before, but y'all are just taking it too far. Quote. Too bad, we'll probably shoot them down, or just piss them off, before they have the chance to show friendliness. Me personally becoming very wealthy, or better yet, me personally becoming wealthy, I don't think that would cut it. I would have to get wealthy to really save 2020. Don't worry though, the things I do will be great. I'll buy great stuff for myself that will really make 2020 rock. You'll all appreciate it from afar. I don't socialize with non-wealthy people anymore. The cure for C turns out to be something easily accessible and low cost. Virgin's blood. Plenty here on Reddit. It would be funny if it was found to come from marijuana. Laughs in Europe. It turns out 2020 was just the introduction to 2021, when all of humanity gets an extremely fast change of mentality. By 2025 we turn this bee around and the world turns into something similar to an utopian planet where there's no crime, corruption or prejudice. We finally reach the golden age. Science, education and culture get all the funding that we gave to military and marketing. So within 20 years we colonize other planets. And by 2070 we start colonizing other galaxies too. By 2147 we discover traces of an unknown element on one of the surrounding planets. 2 years later a weird crate is found on Mars, holding some advanced technology. Scientists study it and quickly find out how mass effect fields work, which results in humans finally discovering faster than light travel. But before we can even get to use it, we find out that one of Pluto's moons is actually some technology, some kind of relay, that's been there for thousands of years. We dig it up only to realize that it's a mass effect relay that basically teleports you to various parts of space. In 2157, the first contact is made. I don't know. I don't have 2020 vision. Smiles smugly and gives finger guns before suddenly bursting into tears. How do I make people hurt over the internet? Hopefully none of us actually do, because I don't think anyone is going to want to look back on this year. Someone discovers how to cure cancer cheaply and easily. Americans actually bothering to vote. That's kinda a monkey's paw kinda wish tbh. Plenty try. But there's genuine voter suppression going on. The name of the state's districts where it's happening is escaping me. But you can probably Google it and find stuff. A time skip to 2021. I'm not convinced 2021 would be better. King Crimson. There's one at the end of the year. Discovering alien life under the icy crust of Europa. Knowing 2020 that discovery would not have a happy ending. Destiny 2, Beyond Light. That would be terrible. An explanation for the Fermi paradox is that it is just super hard for life to form. Discovering life in our solar system would rule that theory out, making another theory a lot more likely. All intelligent life eventually destroys itself. Scientists discover that a unique side effect experienced by COVID survivors is that their lungs develop the ability to sequester carbon directly from the air, which gets processed in their bodies and harmlessly removed in their stool. And that's how COVID becomes the unexpected cure for climate change and carbon pollution. Which sounds silly, but I also never in a million years would have guessed that 2020 would see the revival of drive-in cinema. Still hard to believe I'm typing this. So what the hell? Me getting laid. I'll definitely send thoughts and prayers. Ahem. For you. The Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe. Yes, please. Ha ha ha. Comic Evans' playthroughs of the game had me dying of laughter. I would love to hear that narrator give his take on 2020. A drastic change of how our governments are functioning and how the officials that are supposed to protect us are operating. It's time that the main goals of a country aim to protect its people, not profit off of and harm all who serve to protect a corrupted little personal gain. A pill that makes boobs produce chocolate milk on command. I just thought of something. Someone, somewhere, for some reason, must think that chocolate milk comes from black chicks. There's 7 billion of us. Some idiot has to be stupid enough. I swear if I ever get a large amount of money I'm going to donate it to chalky titty charities. Maybe then I'd be able to get a boyfriend. Cyberpunk 2077 comes out and it's literally the best game humanity has ever created, and is widely celebrated as a great human achievement. CDPR won't let us down. Everything else can, but not CDPR. Dark Souls already did that. Sunface. If it comes out in 2020. A new president. That'd likely be January 2021 though. 2024 is like 4 years off though. I came here to say this. Get that child out of office. At this point there's almost nothing that could redeem 2020. IDK. I think the pills that make boobs dispense chocolate milk idea is promising. Unlocking humanity's latent potential for magic. I read something on art writing prompt. I think where that exact thing happened. But billions of people had to die because magic was shaded between all humans. The more people, the less magic. Yay, now countries can wage war with magic because F everything. That or a monster apocalypse. The government forgiving my wife and my student loans for being essential healthcare workers.